How come you don't have a clock on your beautiful
Yeah,
podcast
maybe
studio?
we should do that. But
Just have a. No, I mean it's great if he gives you a light, but if you have a clock, you can already you already have
yeah,
a
but
sense for it.
I want to forget about the time.
Oh, okay.
So every
Yeah.
time he gives a signal,
Yeah.
then I'm like, oh shit, we're already okay. Shit, fuck, I have to do this.
Well, what you definitely want if you have a clock is to have it next to the camera,
Yeah,
so it looks like you're kind of still looking at the camera. Like you don't have to like go out of your way to look
yeah,
at
but
it.
you shouldn't look at the camera, right?
No, well, I mean you're in their general direction, or behind
Ah.
me, for example, or like somewhere where it's not.
I
You don't
feel
have to
like
turn your head to look at it.
I feel like if I would have put a clock here, it would take me out of it. I would
Alright.
kind of like be neurotic about the time.
I'm neurotic about the time.
Yeah, but then you have to take it away, right?
Kind of, but I mean, in my personal experience, with the way my brain works,
Yeah.
is I don't want to learn that I only have 5 minutes left, where I'm in the middle of something where I wanted to go here and I wanted to go here. So I like to have an idea of how much time I
Yeah.
have left to see if I can rush or I have to like prolong. Like if it's
Mhm.
going too slow or like slow down, accelerate,
Yeah, but like
change topics.
in a podcast, then it doesn't matter. Like in a
Kinda,
podcast, like there's
yeah.
no time. We can edit this as well.
But I try to keep mine around 60 minutes.
Your podcast.
Yeah, I don't want them to go over 60.
No.
The reason being that I'm booking a studio and I'm paying it per hour.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
booking like several comedians in a row.
Yeah.
So I know somebody's waiting.
Oh, you
And
do
then if
multiple podcasts in a day.
Yeah, I'll do like 5 or 6 in a row.
Oh, jeez. But the logistics behind that has to be.
I book everybody like at their hour and they're waiting outside and then they're just like, ship, just let's switch. 5 minutes or something, go to the toilet, start again.
And what would you say would be a good conversation? Like
What do you mean?
Like when you go out of the podcast room and you feel like, oh no, now we really did something. This was good.
Oh, I don't know. When you felt somebody opened up to you,
Oh yeah.
a little bit. When you see they have their guard up, and then it slowly just goes down. And if a conversation's interesting.
Yeah.
You've been on a date.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's either interesting or it's not. I'm not trying to be funny.
No.
No, I never try to be funny.
No, that doesn't work. I think
No.
as well.
No.
If you try too hard, like if you go on stage and try to be funny, it also doesn't work.
Well, you should try a little bit.
yeah.
Maybe
No,
you
but
should start trying.
yeah. Oh, maybe that. Could
Maybe
be a
your
good
career would just take off.
thing. Maybe that's what has been missing all this time.
Yes, that might be the thing that's stopping you.
No, but if people feel like you're trying to be funny,
I
then
see
it's
what you
gone,
mean.
right?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
The illusion of spontaneity and conversationalism, I guess, yes.
Yeah. So we start a podcast. We already recorded, but
Well, I mean, I'm assuming you have a formal intro.
yeah,
you'd
I
like
have
to
a
do.
formal intro.
All right, let's go.
Welcome to Haug Talks, a podcast where we talk with the people from Haug. Today I'm with Ric Diez. I'm sorry. Ric Diez, how are you?
I'm good, Finn. Thank you for having me over, man. I'm very excited to be back at Club Haug.
All the way from Brussels.
Yes, I drove from Brussels. It was funny, this morning they had like good weather, and I was talking to my friend, and I was like, oh, it's such a nice weather today. I'm going to be able to enjoy it while I drive to Rotterdam. Of course, when I got in my car, it started to rain the whole way through. So it's been a bad drive, but yeah, I made it.
You always come, you live in Brussels, right?
Yes, sir, yeah.
And you always drive here 2 hours and then 2 hours back.
Yep, pretty much.
Jesus.
Well, you got to do what you got to do. I
Yeah.
feel like this is one of the best clubs in Europe.
Is that so?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know as well. I've only been in the Netherlands, like in Comedy Club.
Oh, yeah. I really feel like it is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what makes it different from the other clubs then?
It's well organized. There's a good infrastructure.
This is how commercial about Club Haug.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
feel like every time I come back to Haug, there's been new small improvements made. Like this club is constantly like this podcast room is new.
Mhm.
There's new signage on the doors to say main room, corner room that wasn't there before. The toilets are better. Like there's new little things. Everything
yeah.
that's just slow incremental improvements
Yeah.
because the owner Marcel cares about it, about the place.
Yeah, he's neurotic about it.
Yeah.
But in a good way, I
Yeah.
think.
That's what I think.
Yeah. And that is different in Brussels. Do you have comedy clubs in Brussels?
There's comedy. There's one official like single. Like, the only purpose of that venue is to be a comedy club. There's two. There's one, and they opened a second location that's smaller. There's a new one that opened apparently near the train station,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't been there yet. so I can't really speak on that.
And it's all English.
No, it's mostly French.
Oh, mostly French. And you
Mostly
perform in French as well?
Sometimes, yeah.
How many languages do you speak?
Properly that I could do comedy in 3.
Yeah. So
Spanish, French, and English.
Jesus.
Yes.
And do you speak Dutch?
Nee, ik kan,
Nee.
ik kan niet Nederlands spreken. Ja.
Only 10% of Brussels speaks Dutch, right?
I have no idea what the percentage is, but I didn't have Dutch classes when I went to school because I went to an international school, so I was exempt.
Oh yeah.
But I was always reading the subtitles, and
Yeah.
so I understand a bit.
And what language did you start doing comedy?
English.
English.
Yeah.
And was that your main? That was also your main language, or why did you start doing it in English?
Because I was living in Southeast Asia, in Thailand, and where I started, they only had English comedy.
Why were you in Thailand?
For my day job.
Oh yeah. And what
Yeah.
was your day job?
I was working for the European Union.
Oh yeah,
and
in Thailand.
Yeah. We have there's a regional office in Thailand that
Oh, yeah?
covers. My team covered about 7 to 8 countries in Asia.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's
So
a serious job as well.
Oh yeah, for a proper serious job, yes.
How long did you do that?
About 20 years.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're an old guy. I always forget that.
Yeah. But I mean, I had different positions, right? I'm saying 20 years. That includes I was
Yeah, of course.
starting from being an intern, to like
Yeah, but your real job, then it was 20 years. That's like I always forget. I feel like we're the same age, but
yeah
we aren't.
yeah. That's because I keep young.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, you get it a lot, I think.
I get it a lot. I've been talking about it during my stand-up. It's funny because like some people get surprised when I say my age. Oh, you're old, but then some people are like, oh, I thought you just looked terrible for like 28. And I'm like, so it's like most people just think I look awful because they think I'm young.
Yeah.
It's like, what's going on with that guy?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. And so you started doing comedy in Thailand. Why did you start out? Why did you did you hate your job, or did you?
Yeah, I mean, no, yeah, I mean, I wasn't a fan of it. Mostly because I just struggled being in an office. I felt like it. I just did it because I don't know. I came from a family environment where it seemed like an office job was the only like real job you could have.
Yeah.
I didn't really question it.
No.
I would always wonder how did this guy become an artist, or how is this guy a musician, or how does this guy make money painting? I just couldn't even understand it. Right? You just become an employee of a thing. You get your wage, and then you're fine. Why did I just needed to get out of the house and go do something. I wanted to meet friends, and I loved stand up. I loved watching it.
Yeah.
And
What did you watch when you started, or like before you started doing comedy?
Like HBO comedy specials from
yeah.
back in the day. That's the main thing that I watched. And
Did you have a favorite comedian?
I guess back in the day, I loved Louis Black. I loved Seinfeld.
Who's Louis Black?
Oh, he's a very angry guy.
Oh yeah.
Really, really angry. Yeah, he became more and more political and more angry. He's great. He's fantastic. He just had this joke. That's why I remember the joke. He had this joke where he would go. This is one of the first real stand-up shows I had seen on TV where other than Eddie Murphy or something or Richard Pryor, but that he had this joke about how he was I think maybe in Boston or wherever he was, and the weather was crap, and so he had to like how can I say this in a podcast vocabulary. He had to like open himself up to see some color, and as a person who grew up in Brussels in the gray of Brussels, I could really I'm relating to this.
Yeah.
That's the first time I related
To a joke.
right, on a personal level, and then I was like, oh,
Jesus.
that guy's amazing. That's my guy.
Yeah.
He knows what I'm going through.
I feel like if you can relate to a joke on a personal level, that opens up a whole nother like comedy can also be like, I don't know, how would you say it, like healing or something, like connection.
Yeah, you just feel less alone. You just feel like, I'm not. Because sometimes you complain, you go around like, or you have a weird thought, and you tell that thought to your friends, and they look at you like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
But then you hear a comic saying on stage, it's like, that's what I've been thinking the whole time. Of course, they make it funnier with the punchline, but you're like, you feel less crazy.
You feel less crazy, because they are like opening up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it also kind of what you're trying to do?
Yeah. You've seen my stand-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's kind of dark.
Yeah,
A lot of suicide jokes.
I guess.
No, that's. I mean, right?
I've toned it down. I've toned it down.
You're happier right now.
No, yeah, I mean, no, it's yes. Sometimes I'm happier.
That's good.
I now have access to levels of happiness that were not available to me a couple years ago. So that's been nice. It's not a constant feeling, but you have good days, and I'm like, oh, this is so great.
But is that the reason you toned it down?
No, it's just the crowd can only take so much when you go on that topic.
Yeah. How many suicide jokes can the crowd take, you think?
I mean, dude, I don't know. Like, I guess if you're, I don't think there's a limit. The limit is your skill, right? So,
Yeah.
so my skills so far only allow me to go so far
Yeah.
on that topic.
Would you say you're a one-liner comedian?
I would say so.
Have you always been a one-liner comedian then?
Most of the time. I tried. I don't know. When I started stand-up, I was just writing what I thought was a bit, and then they kind of sucked. And then I wrote shorter bits, and then they sucked less.
Yeah.
And then I wrote very short bits, so a one-liner, and then people were like, "Oh, that's pretty good." So I started writing more of that. But maybe one day I'll write bits, and I don't know.
Yeah, it could be.
I just enjoy writing things one short idea at a time.
So you did it because it worked.
It worked, but it's also how it works for me because it's how my brain works. I keep changing ideas. I struggle to focus on a single subject and exhaust it, and then feel like something's finished and really work on a whole idea and then turn that idea around. I struggle with comparison comedy, like when like
There's a lot of Dutch comedy, I think.
Well, it's a lot of modern comedy, like Sam Morril, Mark
Yeah.
Norman. Most of it is comparison. Like this is like that, and then they flip the whole thing around at the end, right? And but it's very hard to find that this is like that because it has to be two very different things, and then you're like, oh, like Sam Morril was on some morning show saying how guns are like babies, and it's hilarious, right?
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like, but you have to think about it. You have to you have to have that brain that I don't have that brain.
No.
Not often. I'll have some, but I'm not.
Yeah, you have some stories.
But they've been built up by
with
one-liners.
jokes. Yeah. And you how long have you been doing comedy? Like, I don't know you really well. Like, we met in the green room a couple of times.
Yeah.
And I think we can vibe out, but...
Yeah, we can totally vibe out, bro.
But
let's vibe.
But I don't know, like, your whole story. Like, some of these...
I don't know your story.
No,
I want to know
no.
your story.
Yeah, but this is your interview.
No, well, I'll interview you right back. I started in 2019.
Right.
I'm in my 7th year, I guess.
Oh, then we started out doing it at the same time.
Yeah.
Around the same time. So, you started out doing, like, also bits, like, longer form. Then you did...
Kind of. I was just writing what I thought I could write.
Of course.
You're just starting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't you feel like... I don't know. I'm just curious about... we in the Netherlands, we don't have many one-liner comedians.
No, there's just not that many.
No. They are there, but there aren't that many.
Yeah.
So, and in like the English and American comedy scene, it's more prevalent. I think there are more people that are doing it and making a career out of it.
There's very few that can make a career out of it.
Yeah, you
It's
have to be
so
really
hard.
good.
Yeah, I guess.
Like Jimmy Carr, I think.
Yeah, it's Jimmy Carr.
Seinfeld is also like a...
Kinda, no, he goes into bits.
Yeah, that's
Seinfeld is a
true.
bits comedian.
Yeah, he makes jokes.
He makes
Moppen.
jokes. Yeah. Very, very carefully written jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't have like the... well, you said maybe you should do it in the future. You don't know.
If my skills take me there, it depends what it depends. I have like if I look at my drafts, there's things specifically a couple of things are stories in my head that I went through. But I don't know how to. I just keep so they're there. I just every time I have an idea, I write it, I add it to the thing, and one day I hope I can figure out how to bring it to a stage.
Yeah. But you say if my skills take me there, but how does it work? Like, what is your...
Well, the more I write, right, the more I... For example, if I have a few one-liners and I've packaged them together, and then the more I've... Like, for example, I have what I call my friend jokes. There's jokes that is like my friend this, my friend that, my friend told me this. I was saying that to my friend. But I've been packaging them together, and then some of the transitions have become more natural. So for a second, it's starting to look like a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I've written one joke a year ago, another joke 8 months ago, another joke, But it could become a bit. I'm not trying to make it a bit. It could become a whole thing about my friend at some point.
Yeah.
It's just that's why I just keep having random ideas about a bunch of stuff, and then
And you write them down like on paper or on your laptop or.
Currently, what I enjoy is writing them down on paper
Yeah.
and then going on my laptop and then polishing them on the laptop.
And how does it look like? Is this a folder with all these jokes? Is there like a suicide folder, a child molestation folder? Is there?
I don't have a child molestation folder.
Yeah, because I would name that differently.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Homework.
Mom.
Yeah.
No, I have one big Word file
Yeah.
with all of the jokes.
And do you read them through that?
And in that Word file, I have boxes per topic. And so
there are topics.
There are topics, yeah, like dad jokes, relationship jokes, I look like jokes. That's how I'm doing it.
Oh, that's kind of like a bit, I would say.
Yeah, so that's why as I've been writing them, I've been organizing them per topic, and then But even like, for example, if I look at my dating jokes right now, I have about, I don't know, 40 dating jokes at work. But if I start saying 40 jokes about dating during a show, people are gonna, I lose them after the sixth one.
Yeah, it's too much.
There's only so much patience they have. So I'm trying to filter out, okay, which ones am I excited to say?
Yeah.
And which ones are really good.
But also that's also especially difficult, like with your form and with your style. Like if you do one-liners, then I think that's more of a problem, that people will get bored of a topic.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you package it in a story.
Yes.
And isn't that something like?
Yeah.
Yeah, you already know that.
Yeah.
Isn't that something you want to like figure out? Or you don't?
I've stopped.
I feel like you don't care.
Well, no, well.
Which could also be the case.
I was talking to a friend of mine last week, and how I haven't seen her since high school. I stayed at her place. She's married with 2 kids and stuff. I haven't seen her for years. Maybe not since high school, but And I was like, listen, since I left my day job, I've really changed my approach about life in general, and that applies to comedy, which is I don't have expectations or targets other than I want to be funnier, which is an abstract idea. And I just want to keep writing. Yeah. So maybe my skills will take me somewhere. Maybe they will take me somewhere else. Maybe they won't. Maybe it would help me to have a target. I want to achieve this, but I'm really enjoying not having those targets. I enjoy having abstract targets where I'm going to sit down and write and see what comes out. And I feel like the more I'm on stage and the more I write, the more I'm slowly evolving. It's very slow, but it's incremental. Because I've been clipping my sets from 2023. I just made it now to January 2024. So if like, oh, that joke is terrible that you're posting, I'm like, yeah, it's 2 years old. Mm-hmm. I'm posting stuff that's 2 years old. But I have to listen to the whole set. And I'm like, oh, that was bad. That transition's terrible. Why are you doing crowd work? You're way too mean right now. They're not being mean. Why are you being like? I see so many mistakes, right? So I can say, so I'm like, like I have gotten better. You know?
Yeah.
If I haven't tried, I haven't specifically given myself very official targets of achievements. I don't want those because then I'm gonna feel like a failure all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But if I have an abstract, let's just do better. Then I feel like I'm always doing better.
That's such a holistic view of comedy, I think. I
trying.
think it's a good view. I feel it feels, and also it explains it very well. And would you say that, you learned it through comedy because you changed your life?
No, I learned it in therapy.
In therapy?
Yes.
And then you did comedy. Did you do therapy before you did comedy?
Kind of at the same time that I started.
Yeah.
I was getting
Now
divorced.
we're getting there.
No, well, I was getting divorced.
Yeah. Ouch.
So it's been really much more about what's my approach to relationship.
Yeah.
What's my approach to myself? Why am I so insecure? How can I gain confidence? And I'm still like I hate social media. For example, social media makes me feel like a failure all the time. Like all the time, I just feel horrible, and my most negative feelings come from social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. But for the other stuff, I'm like people will ask me, for example, like every time I'm about to go on stage, I feel awful. I'm like, I don't want to go up. I hate the crowd. I hate them all. I just don't want to do it. But that's the 5 minutes before I go on stage, right?
Yeah.
For the hours before that, I'm not even thinking about it.
Mm.
I'm like, yeah, I have to go up. But are you preparing? I'm like, not really. Are you doing this? I'm like, I don't really care. I'll just go up when I have to go up. And then I'll do a show. And then I'll be done with the show.
Yeah.
Well, why do I need to like... this is where I want to be in 5 years. And then you're not. And then what? I haven't met... Like, I've never, I don't want to say hooked up, but I've never like had any form of relationship with a girl that I was actively pursuing. It's always been very random encounters where I've been like, hey, do you want to like, that I wasn't expecting to meet someone that day, or I'm in the mood to meet anybody. There's nothing positive or negative that I've ever done that's happened by me pursuing it.
By pursuit. No, I get
I
that.
literally just traveled to Austin to do open mics.
Yeah.
I wasn't even... Then I get pulled out of that thing and I crush it. Which all of those things are completely unexpected. I could have just bombed. I could have gone after someone really good and looked worse in comparison. Like, you don't know. There's so much that just happens. So why should I care? I'm just trying to get up, be on time, more or less. I'm sorry I was a little late, but you were later than me, so I made I just control basic things.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny. It's also funny how you made the... I don't know if you were recording that at that time, but you also already made an analogy about a girl. Right now you made the analogy about a girl, which compared to comedy. Would you say comedy is like kind of like a girlfriend?
There's definitely... That's a premise for a bit.
Yeah.
I think so, probably, right? I mean...
Would be kind of meta, but...
I know so many people that dedicate so many hours of their lives to either their family life, if they're married or something, or to getting laid. I need to make me, they're just spending hours going on dates, trying to seduce women, trying to like just hours and hours and hours. Well, I dedicate most of those hours to comedy. It's like what brings me pleasure? What's my purpose? So for a lot of people, their purpose is finding a partner, men, women. It's a purpose. But I feel like most of my relationships have worked out better when they were not a purpose.
Yeah. Oh, it's interesting. I never thought about it that way, like compared like with a girl.
But how old are you now?
26.
Yeah, dude, you have a hard on right now.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. You came in with it. It was not even,
No,
it's just there all the time.
It doesn't go away.
Yeah. So I don't even know how you go perform comedy.
I mean, it's tiny, so it doesn't matter. Nobody sees it.
Oh, okay.
It's not distracting, only for me.
Oh, good.
No. But with a girl, like, I have never like pursued a girl.
No, but
not that much.
No.
Not that much like I do comedy.
But you're a charismatic, fun guy, and you're Dutch. People here don't pursue anything. You're you wanna? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Is it how it works?
Is that a true thing?
I don't know. I'm asking you. You're the Dutch person.
No, Dutch people can be ambitious, I think.
Oh yeah. Are you ambitious? Are you ambitious with comedy?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's also what holding me back as well.
Interesting.
So I believe what you're saying.
Huh. I mean, I think it's good to be ambitious in a... But I struggle with those feelings. It's not easy. Like, I'm trying to apply those principles, right? I'm not...
Yeah.
Some days I'll be very petty and just jealous and comparing myself to other people online. That's why I hate it. But, like, I feel like you need a level of ambition to care about something. But I feel like if you care about it in the micro level too hard, unless you're very, 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 very strong or a piece of crap of a human being, you can't live like that.
No.
You can't live with yourself.
No.
That's why you meet a lot of people who have been very successful in comedy, and a lot of them are very broken. And you sense that. You sense how shattered they are by.
So it does work.
It does work, but what kind of human? Like, are you still a human on the other side?
Yeah.
of
Do
it,
you
know?
want it?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think I want it that
No.
bad.
No. Success is a byproduct for you. It's
Um,
not the end goal.
I would like to say that that's how I feel. I
Yeah.
can't. It's not how I feel all the
N-
time.
no.
Some days again.
At your worst days, what is the ambition? What is the
I want my Netflix special. And I want, but do I want it?
Yeah.
I want it, but do I want it? At what cost? You know what I mean? I
Mhm.
want it, but I don't. There's a price I'm not willing to pay.
yeah?
I don't know
and
what.
you feel like there is a price.
It depends. It depends how funny you are. Some people are in the right spot at the right time, and I'm not taking away their skills. And at the right time, meaning their skills are matching the opportunity exactly, and they're in the right circles when they have to be, and so they're ready to take an opportunity in a way that's natural and organic. And then you don't need to make too many enemies or get hurt or do weird things, right? But for a lot of people, you kind of need to like force your way in a little bit from time to time,
Yeah.
and that can,
Be manipulative or like be a little bit of a psychopath.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can see that in comedy. Like
Yeah.
there are kind of yeah.
Yeah.
kind
Have you met
some
Phoebe?
people's-
Have you met Phoebe? No, I'm just-
No.
Yeah.
No, but that's interesting. And also, what would you say? How would you define broken? Because I kind of defined it, but how is it for you? What do you mean by broken? Like,
This is a very subjective thing.
of course, that's why I'm asking.
It comes maybe because I'm a little older, so I'm not old. I'm not, people who are in their 60s, 70s, 80s see me as a child. They see things that I don't see yet, right? So, but for the things that I see now,
How old are you?
I'm 48, getting close to
All right.
49, I
Yeah.
guess. You meet people and they have this dark vibe, and you're like, what's going on? And then you listen to them a little bit. You see how they interact with other people, and like, there's something weird here. There's something strange.
Like when you go inside in the green room and they kind of suck all the energy out of it.
Well, yeah, they suck the energy out, or they don't. Sometimes it's how they're dressed. It's how they're, like a lot of people let themselves go. Like, they start looking dirty, or, there's something about how they talk or act that just the energy isn't clean. Like, there's something when you meet someone who's like living a pretty, I want to say, going through life without guilt because they haven't really hurt anybody, and they're just doing their thing, and they haven't been hurt that much either.
Kind of golden retriever energy.
Yeah, and they're just like, hey, I'm not high energy, but just chill. They're just like
Yeah.
relaxed, and they're just enjoying the moment, or not. Maybe they're having a bad day, but you can see these people who kind of take care of themselves and are mindful of other people, and then you see other people who are like, well, there's something wrong here, and I am generally on the money about those things, because then I ask around, I gossip a little bit, and then I hear stuff, and I'm like, all right, I'm not crazy.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not paranoid. Yeah.
Ah.
And I'm pretty broken, like I'm not.
Yeah, you can notice the signs.
Yeah. It takes one to know one, I guess. But I've been.
How are you broken? I don't feel like you have like bad energy over you.
Well, I've been working on myself a lot,
Yeah, you're more internal. You're not external.
I guess no, but I mean, I've been going to therapy. I've been trying to improve myself. I've been just trying to just have a better mindset. Just trying. I have so many bad days, but I'm just trying to have a good mindset, and I'm trying to, if I'm nice to people, they're generally nice back.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't used to be that nice to people.
Oh, no?
No.
What did you do then? Like, were you mean or not? Like,
I was
apathetic?
mean or like passive aggressive and
Oh,
testing
yeah?
people out. Yeah, I did a lot of that. And now I'm like, why? Who cares? Just be nice to people. If they're assholes back, then all right, then I'll stop being nice. But I'm not gonna, I don't want to force relationships either, like human relationships.
No.
No, I don't. I mean, there's a few where you have to like go towards people to meet them. Like you have to, we're ambitious.
Yeah.
So yeah, you meet a club owner. You're gonna have to talk to the guy. You're gonna, you have to be funny on stage first, though.
Yeah.
You have to like be easy to work with. You have to like so many things.
And how would you say, like, you're on the website from Club Haug, but you aren't here that often.
I mean, not lately. I am a regular at Club Haug.
Yeah.
I'm a named regular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel part of the club?
Every time I'm here, I feel like I am.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
Yeah, I think so, yes. I mean, I think I established my presence here enough that you guys know I'm a part of it.
Yeah.
But you guys know I'm traveling, so what
Yeah,
am I
yeah.
supposed to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it isn't like I'm not trying to antagonize you.
I know that, right? No,
Yeah.
I'm asking.
Yeah. No, I think so. But I also think you're further out in the sphere of influence than other people. But I think I am here that often and so much
Yeah.
that I'm also a kind of part of like this chair or like.
But you're 26.
Yeah.
Like
I
when
wouldn't say it's a good thing. You know,
it's neither good or bad. It's where you're like when you. It's natural for humans to have a place where they have a sense of belonging.
Yeah.
And want that. So if a club accepts you as a comedian, you're like, well, I want to be here all the time.
Yeah.
But first of all, I was based in Brussels.
Yeah.
So I can't just come here all the time.
No, and that's what I'm wondering. Like, where's your base? Do you have a base?
Brussels.
Brussels is your base.
Yeah.
And there's a comedian group where you feel like you're part of it.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I have my friends. We hang. We do the open mics. We go do new material. We hang after the show. Absolutely, yes.
I think also that's really important. Like because comedy is kind of like a, I don't know, like a solistic adventure, right? Everybody is their own island.
Yeah,
and it's still here as well. Mm-hmm. Like everybody, like when somebody gets famous here, then they're off.
But
they sometimes come back and stuff.
They're also off because they have a lot to do.
Yeah,
it's not like they don't want to be here. At the end of the day, your home club is where you have the most fun. It's where you get to test new material. It's where you get to see your friends. Where you don't have to specifically dress nice. Where you feel supported by the club, so you don't feel threatened all the time. Because so many clubs, when you travel, you're like, I need them to like me. You're like afraid. But when you have a home club that, like, you feel welcome for who you are, it's like, okay, like it's a special place.
Yeah.
So I feel like I feel welcome here.
That's good.
Yeah.
Would you say like Kill Tony is like? Would you say you're part of that, or is that different?
Well, I mean, Tony defines the Kill Tony universe as a family. So I am a part of that family.
There's so much like I feel so much irony coming from it.
You choose to project your insecurities.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's my own insecurity. But sometimes I'm hitting right on the money.
Well, that's not. I wasn't trying to be ironic.
No.
It's more that it is a family that keeps expanding and growing.
Yeah.
And in every family, there's dynamics, family dynamics. For example, like I don't know if you have a lot of siblings or not. You have brothers and sisters.
Yeah, I have an older brother and an older sister.
Yeah, so I assume that when you're with your parents and with the whole family's in the same room, like for around Christmas, that each of you brothers are seen by your parents a specific way, and you each occupy a role in that family. And then maybe you're tired of occupying that role, but the moment you're out of the family, you're able to reinvent yourself, kind of, right? So, but then you enter a new family, like you enter the Club Haug family, and now you're seen in Club Haug as being Finn, the Club Haug guy who's part of the furniture, who does the podcast.
Yeah.
And maybe one day you want to reinvent yourself, but you can't do it here because people see you as this.
Yeah.
So maybe you'll have to switch clubs or switch cities.
Yeah.
Right. So I think I'm a part of the Kiltoni family,
Mm-hmm.
and but I came in with a specific personality that people know backstage and a specific on-stage persona that I feel has evolved. So, I'm a big part of that project. I think, I've been, but I'm also trying to do other things and do my own thing and be my own person.
I didn't get you for this holistic guy, Rick. I would have never guessed
What
that
did you
about
think
you.
I was?
Yeah, I don't know, with all these like suicide jokes and.
But writing those things has helped me exercise a lot of my demons.
Yeah, that's.
And
funny.
I'm not saying comedy is therapy because I want to punch
No.
everybody who says that.
Yeah.
But just pursuing a creative outlet, I have a project. Like my Ric Diez on stage guy is a project.
Mm-hmm.
I'm project managing that thing.
Yeah. It
So-
isn't like the full Ric Diez.
Well, when you see me on stage, you see me from 10 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, it's a part of you.
But you don't know me when I'm watching TV
No.
or going to a bar with my friends or traveling or
No. That's
Yeah.
why like
yeah.
this my whole like view of Ric Diez has expanded.
Good. But to be fair, I wasn't like that at all. I was petty and jealous and insecure, very insecure. I had no confidence, no game, nothing. I was just terrible, terrible person overall.
And therapy made you switch, like made you see.
Therapy and just defeat, just surviving failure again and again and again has helped me put a lot of things into context and respect other people's struggles more and have more empathy. But it's taken me a long time to get there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like when you say you started doing comedy 7 years ago,
Mhm.
you're almost 49. Like
Yeah.
42, you
Yep.
did therapy, which is kind of
I was going to therapy like like every week or so yeah.
what age did you start? At what age?
42 comedy? 42.
Yeah, but therapy
42, I guess.
also 42
41,
around the
42,
same time.
Yes, around the same time.
Jesus, that's old for some people. Like when they're 40, they say that they're too old to change.
Oh yeah, I absolutely do not believe that.
No, of course.
No. I don't believe like I'm gonna radically change, but I do believe that I have tendencies and I can like have very established what do you call it, neural patterns or
Yeah.
pathways, and I can try to like slowly like close them down and try to open a few other ones and try to evolve. I like evolve more than change because it's less of a radical thing,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but your worldview can, maybe evolve then.
Like I still have like I have a lot of anger issues, and when I got in my car to drive here today, for example, my car started messing with me. The electronics just always just gets me going.
Yeah,
Like the phone and the Bluetooth connection with Google Maps wasn't working. I had to like stop the car. I had to like reset everything, reset the phone, reset the car, I wanted to punch the car, right? But I didn't punch the car, which is progress for me. And I got myself out of my anger, I would say, at least an hour faster than usual.
that's good.
Yeah, because I was angry, and then I thought, well,
Some people can do that. Gewoon-
well, it would take me a couple days before.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, well, yeah, you're angry right now, but it's stupid. You know it's stupid. Just keep driving. You have a thing to do, and you can't get there angry.
I'm learning right now that
Yeah.
anger is like not a primary emotion. It's a secondary emotion. So when you feel
Yeah.
anger,
Mm-hmm.
usually it's a protective measure, and there's a lot of fear and anxiety, and
Oh, you're an angry guy.
yeah, I can be angry.
What sets you off?
People usually.
What?
Yeah,
do they do?
sometimes my ambition. So if I see someone doing that I don't like doing well,
Oh yeah.
it gets me going.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
it hurts.
fuck that guy.
Right.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
So that gets me going. I don't like bullies.
You don't like bullies?
No.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of bullies in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
It's a bully culture over here, I feel like.
Oh yeah. Would you
Yeah.
say so?
Yeah. You know why? Because I've been reading. I was reading. Every time I say reading, by the way, I'm always referring to YouTube. But brutal honesty. Like Dutch are so proud about their direct communication.
Yeah, I don't believe that shit.
Yeah, but it's all It's just you're saying this is great, but it's just an excuse for you to be mean.
Yeah.
You could be saying the same thing with nicer words right now.
Yeah.
You don't have to be brutally honest.
I think like the Dutch directness is more about we don't see hierarchy.
Oh yeah.
So in our companies, the boss kind of does like he's kind of pretending like he's also a colleague and he's also one of the guys.
It's also not true.
No, but there.
You know how I can prove this immediately.
Okay, well, do it.
Club Haug.
Yeah.
Everybody knows exactly who the boss is here.
Yeah.
There's a clear hierarchy.
But Marcel does pretend sometimes that he's kind of one of the guys.
No, yeah. But everybody's afraid of him. In a good way, I guess, but you know.
That's true.
Nobody's messing with him.
No?
You think people do?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But not like with money. Like not really, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe the really famous guys have a different.
That's also true.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't need the club.
Yeah.
If you aren't like dependent on it, then it doesn't. Then you can mess with him. But otherwise, I wouldn't say so. Well, maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, I think you guys still have a hierarchy, man.
Yeah, we do. But there's a pretension like that we don't.
Of course.
And I think Dutch directness is also about like just asking how much money you make.
Yeah, which is insane. It's the rudest thing.
Yeah, why?
Why?
Yeah.
Why is it rude to ask someone how much they make?
Yeah.
I mean, it's really... well, that's a good question. Why?
Yeah, yeah, right?
But Americans love to brag about how much money they make. In Spain, we don't really talk about money that much. It's considered incredibly rude.
Yeah. Oh, I can get behind that. It's also like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to like figure out who's above the other?
Yeah. Also, are you trying to measure me based on?
Yeah.
Are you trying to measure my character by how much money I make? And I feel like my character or my success doesn't depend on how much money I make.
I also think there's this like triangle, right, of cultures.
Yeah.
And then Spanish and the Netherlands are in completely different corners of the triangle.
Probably.
And then you also have like the Asian cultures. So they're Latin, Western, I think, and then Asian, and those are the three. And Dutch directness, yeah, we're kind of pragmatic. Yeah, we're kind of proud. I think the Dutch people are kind of proud of being like direct.
Yep.
And we don't work together with Spanish people well. That's why a European army would never work.
No.
Like,
you know what the issue is with me, with Dutch people? And this is very specific to my experience. So, it doesn't really apply to this club, I would say, because this club. So maybe I'm completely wrong. And I've met many Dutch people over the years, many Dutch people. But I think there's a huge percentage of the Dutch population that's very progressive and cool and nice and easygoing and fun.
not the majority.
No, but there's a huge portion but there's another portion of the Dutch population who are convinced that they're better than the people from the south of Europe. They're just better, that their values are better, that their culture is better, that the way they live is better. And we're like, what are you talking about? First of all, you come to our countries on holidays. If you really like it, just stay where you are. Just stay where you are. We'll come see you.
They like the weather.
Yeah, they like the weather, but then they say, oh, it's lawlessness and blah, 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 blah. Like, if I look at... I think the economic growth of Spain right now is better than the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Like, we work more hours. Like, Netherlands is just as corrupt as many other countries. It's just hidden corruption, so maybe you're better at paperwork. Human nature is the same everywhere. So every time I get any of those comments, where like, you guys are lazy, you sleep siesta, blah, 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 I'm like, I just found out that you guys didn't even invent that cheese slicer.
No, it's Swedish, right?
It's Norwegian.
Norwegian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even your main thing is not even yours. You're completely responsible for slavery and just destroying the lives of so many people.
I mean, come on. Spanish people aren't like...
No, we're pretty bad.
Yeah.
But we know. We're not, we're not going around saying, oh, we have our cycle lanes. We're the best. It's like,
No.
I don't know. I feel like everyone is the same, but I don't like the arrogance here.
No.
That's all.
We are really arrogant. It's
Mhm.
also like on the internet, like whenever a Dutch flag is seen or Dutch
yeah.
is mentioned, and everybody has to say gekoloniseerd, like colonized.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like no, I get why you wouldn't like Dutch people. I get
But
it.
but I say that.
Japanese people like them though.
I
like-
love Japanese people.
No, but Japanese people. I
Oh,
think
yeah?
this is a really funny anecdote. Maybe
Yeah.
I already told this on the podcast.
Go for
I've
it.
done, but like in the 1700s when Japan kind of opened up,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't really open up to the whole world because there are all these like the Spanish and the British. They were really trying to like. They wanted to trade with them, with the Spanish and the British, but they were really like pushing their religion on them, like be Catholic or be Protestant. And the Dutch people were also Protestant, Catholic, kind of both. But they were like, yeah, man, we can just
make money.
forget about it. We just want to make money, and you have these spices, and we have this other shit, this cheese slicer we invented, and
Yeah.
they didn't invent. And I like that. Like there are all these values and all these morals.
Yeah.
But I mean, we just want to make some money. I mean,
You guys are some of the greediest people.
Yeah.
You're just greedy.
That's
This
so
country's
funny.
so greedy.
But it's also really
Yeah.
funny that the Japanese were like, "Hey, man, I respect that. That's as long as you don't push religion on us, then it's fine."
Yeah, but that is one thing that is nice about Dutch people is overall about the directness is sometimes it is more honest. Sometimes it's more honest. Sometimes it's more transparent. This is what we're here
It's
for.
more transparent. I know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's more honest, but it's more transparent.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Because like honesty would like kind of imply there's empathy behind it,
Oh yeah.
which isn't.
Oh true.
I think
yeah.
you can just with a Dutch person you can more easily see what they mean,
Mm-hmm.
and it isn't nice.
Okay.
Usually.
So what do you feel like your comedy? What you I feel like you expressed several times that you see other people that are doing better than you, and you're a bit bitter.
Yeah, I can be. Yeah.
So what do you think is missing from your comedy right now? Where would you like to progress?
I wouldn't say anything is missing right now, but my whole view has changed. Like I'm trying to have more fun.
Okay.
So that's the main
You are not
thing.
having fun?
No, I am having fun. I'm doing that right now.
Okay.
But like no. So the like when I started out, the ambition got me through. I think the first 3-4 years,
Yeah.
and after a while, I felt like it was holding me back
Mm-hmm.
because I was going on stage trying to be like this great comedian
Oh yeah.
and like trying to be funny,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and people felt that, and they didn't say it to me, but they felt it. And then after a while, like I did a show, and it went at the Luister here in Rotterdam.
Yep.
Big show.
Yep.
And I was really nervous.
Of course.
But this has to be this has to be great. Nah, it sucked.
Yeah.
I felt terrible. And I went off stage, and Daan came to me, and
Yeah.
Daan has also been in therapy, and he's also been really depressed. So he learned a lot about himself, like just like you.
Yep.
And he said to me, like, Finn, you have to be a lot nicer to yourself. And it's just a simple sentence. It doesn't mean anything. But for me, it meant a lot because I was like, if Daan said it to me, then I really must have a big problem. Because if he says to me, you're not nice, and he treats himself, like I see him talk on stage, you know,
Yeah,
like really depressed.
Mm.
And if he says I have a problem, then I really have a problem. And then I was like, okay, how can I fix this? And then I was like, no, it isn't about being great. That is something you aren't like in control of. You are in control of having fun. And if you have fun, people like that.
Yeah.
And you can do it a lot longer.
Well,
And it stays fun as well.
it is.
And
I
I
mean-
think that's the most important thing. I mean, we only have 80 years on this planet.
Well,
Make it the best.
I remember when I started my day job and I was a few years in, I thought I was doing great, right? And when I left recently, but I was 20 years in, and my bosses asked me to mentor younger colleagues,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I was like, through mentoring them, I realized how much I had evolved in my job and what I was good at and what I was bad at and how I could give them advice. But when you're like young, you have so much pressure to succeed. But actually, because you're young, you have no clue what you're doing because you really have no clue about the world. That's a very abstract thing, but it's like you haven't met that many people yet. You haven't have had that many experiences yet, positive or negative.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you even talking about on stage?
Mm-hmm.
There's no. It's very difficult to be young and have depth in your comedy, in terms of what you're discussing.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna talk to a crowd that's too old, they're
Yeah.
gonna be like, just shut up.
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
shut
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Even if it's a, you better strike gold and like be really talented to say something that's gonna impress a 50-year-old.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they're gonna be like, or
You kind of remind me of my grandson. That's something you could get.
But if you do talk about your experience as that age, of your age,
Yeah.
in an honest way, then they're gonna remember how they were when they were younger, and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, that happened to me. Oh yeah, I was that stupid, and they're gonna relate to you.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to be too smart, like to, like they're gonna be
Impress them.
Yeah, it's like somebody who's 22 talking about, Dutch politics.
Mm-hmm.
Like trying to impress somebody who's 50. But if you talk about Dutch politics saying, I'm a dumbass, I'm 20, then they'll be like, yeah, of course you are. And they're going to relate, and it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's more about, it comes back to holistic, like, as long as you focus on developing your skills
Yeah.
and knowing that your skills can improve. I don't know.
I'm thinking of what could I attach.
Why do you think you were not being nice? Why did Dan think in that moment you were not nice to yourself?
Because I was trying too hard. So I was trying to be something.
But when you came off stage, were
other
you
than
sad?
just be.
Were you?
I was sad. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, did you bomb or were you being harder on yourself?
I was also being hard on myself, but it wasn't. I opened.
Yeah.
And no, I like the material I have is okay.
Yeah, I don't doubt
So
it.
even if I perform it badly,
it's
then
okay.
it's still
Okay.
a 6
Yeah.
at best.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's still so I didn't bomb.
good.
Like
yeah.
I wasn't out of control and didn't know what to do. I knew what to do. I think bombing is not knowing what to do.
Yeah.
But it went bad. And also because my expectations were like really high.
So that's one thing you can work on is expectations. So
Yeah.
that's been my main work in the last year or two, has been trying to, as much as possible, remove expectations.
Yeah.
That's why when I'm about to go on stage and people are trying to put expectations in my head, I'm like, I'll tell you after the show, we'll see if it was a good show or a bad show. I don't know if it's going to be a good show or a bad show. I'll tell you after the show. I have no expectations. I'm not gonna pressure myself. It has to be a good show.
No.
I'm gonna go on stage and I'm gonna do my best. And we'll see where it goes on from there. Because they might suck, I might suck. We'll see. We might not connect. Maybe I'll be able to save it. Maybe I won't.
For me, it's just having fun, like
Yeah.
playing with the audience.
But if you're too obsessed with having fun, that means if you ever have a day where you're not having fun on stage, then you're gonna feel like, oh, I messed up.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas if you just feel like I just need to go on stage and do what I was supposed to do, which is do my act, and we'll see where it goes. We'll see. Just remove those needs. Remove this is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
I feel like since I kind of stopped pushing myself to have fun, I have way more fun.
Oh yeah.
Like tell people, like, my apartment right now is the best place. Like, I don't need to go out and party, and I'm just like, I really enjoy this couch right now. This is really nice. This is really comfortable. So if I'm on stage and the crowd is nice, like for example, I just did a show in Berlin, right? And before the show, the sales were not great. I had been on bad promotion. The ads were not running at the right time. I'm just really terrible at sales. Okay, that's on me. So when I saw the crowd, I was like, ugh, oh no, ugh. But I was like, well, you don't know. Just go out there. Just give them the best you can. They paid to see you. Dude, I had one of the best shows all tour. The front row was exceptional.
Yeah.
It was just like material after material. They were so giving and so honest, and it was just so fun, right? That at the end of the show, I was like, I just can't wait to go back to Berlin.
Yeah.
And all because I was like, just...
And then next time you're there, you have these expectations that like this is
exactly.
gonna be
So
great.
that's why I have to be careful. Okay, no, but that's where the work comes in. It's like, well, okay, now you met these people and this, and they've said this. Yeah, but wait, probably when you go there, they may not be available.
Yeah.
Something might happen. They got really excited when they met you, but after a few months, that goes down. Now their real life comes into play. So it's all these. You have to have that constant dialogue with yourself to like, calm down.
Yeah.
Just calm down.
Yeah, I think my baseline is trying to be great. So if I'm trying to have fun, it will never. Maybe it will switch one day. But right now, I'm still battling with not trying to be like being an amazing comedian.
But you're not an amazing comedian.
No, I know that.
And I'm not saying that because I've seen you on stage. I don't really understand what you're saying, but I've seen you get consistent laughs several times. I'm like, so I know you're making people laugh, but like we're not good at this.
No, I know that.
We're 7 years in.
No, but that makes it even worse. Like I know it. I know that I'm not there. So you're trying to be there.
No, don't try.
No. I know that.
Just try to be less not there. Just try to be less not there. Just try to.
Oh shit.
Just try to suck less.
Yeah.
And hate yourself a little less. And just.
I think we should end it right there, Rick.
All right.
Thanks for the therapy session.
Okay. I appreciate you, Finn.
No, I had a lot
Thank
of
you
fun.
for having. Yeah, me too. It was great.
It was a good conversation.
It is a comfy couch.
It is. It doesn't look like it.
No.
But it is great.
Who's your next guest?
I think Martijn Krins.
Allee,
Allee.
as they say in Belgium. When does this come out?
I think in 8 or 9 weeks.
8 or 9 weeks. So that's...
We have still some people to go.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember where I am, guys, but if you go on my Instagram at SadmanRick, or my YouTube at SadmanRick, or Facebook at SadmanRick, Rick Sadman, you'll see my dates. I'm going to be in the US in January and February.
Oh, we will make that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Check him out on Instagram. Thank you all for listening. Bye. Hey, leuk dat je luistert naar mijn interview met Ric Diez. Vond je Rick nou heel leuk? Check de beschrijving voor zijn socials. Wil je ons helpen? Deel deze podcast met je vrienden en rate ons in je podcast app. Later!